Marc, what's on the president's agenda over these next 2 days?
Well, Delano, he is scheduled to arrive in the next few minutes here at Union Buildings, the seat of the South African presidency. He will be received for a very solemn ceremony because this is a state visit. There will be a 21-gun salute and the national anthems of France and South Africa will be played. Then he will have a one-to-one meeting with South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa. But this is not about pomp and just a state visit. This is about the fight against coronavirus and more broadly the fight against disease on African soil. The French president and the South African president will launch an initiative, a multilateral initiative supported by Germany, the World Bank, to boost vaccine production on the continent. There's not enough vaccine production on the continent for COVID, of course, to begin with, but also other vaccines. And so there's a willingness really to focus on this issue to show that this visit is about practical results, and the French president is also using this as a way to answer the plea from South Africa's president to lift intellectual rights for the COVID vaccines as a way to boost production. We know the French president agrees in theory, but he says that's not good enough. If you want vaccines, you need to be able to manufacture them, and it starts today, and it needs to happen not only in Europe, not only in Asia, not only in America, but also here in Africa.
Indeed. And Marc, yesterday we had the French president who was in Rwanda. Today he's expected in South Africa. What is France looking to do here? Is it looking to widen its sphere of influence on the continent?
Well, clearly, Emmanuel Macron makes a point each time he goes to Africa not to go to only French-speaking African countries. We remember him going to Ghana, going to Nigeria. He went to Rwanda for a very specific, symbolic reason to essentially accept France's responsibility before and during the genocide. But he comes to South Africa because, yes, there is a strategic partnership between France and South Africa, but he also wants to convey the notion that a French president is not only talking to his Francophone peers, that France is open to links with other countries, English-speaking countries, and it's about business, and it's not only about colonial past, about French influence in the region. So yes, this is clearly a willingness by Emmanuel Macron to have a different African policy than his predecessors.
Marc, thank you very much for that. Marc Perelman reporting there from Pretoria for us.